But why would that appeal to people that they have their own logo printed on their clothing? And it's because then there's a piece of you, there's a connection between you and the clothing. Even though designers designed the rest of it, and they designed and they chose the fabrics and they chose the sizes and whatever, even though there were those designers, there's still a piece of you in it because your logo will be in one of those spaces that the designer left. And obviously, when you're choosing and you're looking at the catalog and whatever, you'll know what you've drawn or what you've made and what goes with what. And it's just to add a nice personal touch from to connect In Your Head Productions to the customer. I don't know, I want to record this really quickly. It started to rain outside and I don't know if that's going to make noise. But yes, so there's a piece of somebody, whoever they are, whoever designed their own logo and their own profile with In Your Head Productions, there's a piece of them in the clothing that they'll wear from the company. But that sounds difficult. It sounds like a difficult system to set up. Initially, maybe, because I don't think anybody does stuff like that, or any clothing companies do things like that. But once it's set up, it's easy. It's from In Your Head Productions, from an In Your Head Productions user or customer to In Your Head Productions. Therefore, the artworks will all be in the same format, the same pixels, the same whatever, and all they need to know is whether they need to dye it or sew the logo in or imprint it or whatever. And it's also like a nice flex for people. Like they're wearing their own logo around, their own personal one. Not that exact one that I've got. Like that would be on my clothes. But somebody else would have a different looking icon or a different looking logo. And it's like a nice flex when people compliment you on your outfit or whatever. You're like, yeah, well, I helped design it as a user. You're like, that's my logo there. That's mine. And there's like a collaboration between the staff of In Your Head Productions and the user, which is brilliant. And the user didn't even have to do any extra work. They just had a profile and they just did the normal things with the application. This all sounds expensive. And yes, initially to set it up is expensive. But the potential for profit is exponential and it's long lasting. But I don't get it. You said it's supposed to be free. Is this going to be a free service? Well, no. The clothing is from like an In Your Head Production store or something that you can go buy from. That's how it will be set up. Like the application and that is free, but people will still have to pay the normal prices for clothing. It's just this time it's custom clothing, kind of. It's like semi-custom. It's their own. And so you obviously have the cheaper ranges and you have the more expensive ones. We might even print for free for certain In Your Head Productions users who have a lot of experience or they've made certain lifetime achievements or whatever, and they can get like some free clothes from us. Or, like little reward programs like that, just sprinkled in there. Just sprinkle it in. But I don't get it. You said it's supposed to be free. Is this going to be a free service? Well, no. The clothing is from like an In Your Head Production store or something that you can go buy from. That's how it will be set up. Like the application and that is free, but people will still have to pay the normal prices for clothing. It's just this time it's custom clothing, kind of. It's like semi-custom. It's their own. And so you obviously have the cheaper ranges and you have the more expensive ones. We might even print for free for certain In Your Head Productions users who have a lot of experience or they've made certain lifetime achievements or whatever, and they can get like some free clothes from us. Or, like little reward programs like that, just sprinkled in there. Just sprinkle it in. So that's just a basic overview of the clothing. When you mention clothing and In Your Head Productions, that's what I envision anyway. Maybe somebody has a better idea or whatever. I still don't see this on the news or anywhere else on the internet. Somebody doing what I'm doing, but maybe one day I would love to. Like, I'm not against that. Like, I'd be in support. I'd be like, yes, In Your Head Productions, promote that. But yeah, so we've gone over clothing. We've gone over the core profile that a person has, and now we've expanded it into clothing now. Just clothing. I mean, that's where we started with this. I'm just trying to explain. So we've got the profile and then clothing linked to the customer and those sorts of things. I think it's a pretty good idea. So yeah, that was just a basic overview of one particular department, clothing, attire. And I wasn't just talking about shirts either. I was talking about shirts, hoodies, pants, denim, jeans, pajamas, silk, you name it, shoes, socks, maybe even hats and gloves, just clothing. It's a very broad term. So that's why I compartmentalized it and I put it there. I mentioned stores. Now, how's In Your Head Productions going to have stores? Well, there will be stores that you can visit, and there will be the online one as well. There's an online variation for people who don't want to go to the store. But some people like to go to the store and like to go shopping, so we'll have stores for them. And it won't just have clothing either. Many products. Many products in the stores. Yes, I think so. No. See, many would have thought I was insane when I was saying that the application should be free for everybody. The application is free because In Your Head Productions has several other ways of making money. So the core application, you'll understand as I get further and further into this presentation and we reach into more and more departments, you will hopefully see the potential, and you'll be able to understand why I said the core application can be free for everybody, for everyone on earth, because the amount of products that can be generated around a brand like this is absolutely insane. It's staggering. Like I say, we're just over an hour into this presentation and we've barely scratched the surface. So now, if people order online, will they have to go pick the stuff up, or will it get delivered to them? And this is now another interesting part of the company where I was thinking, well, depending on the size of your order and how much it weighs or whatever, you could have it delivered by drones, like automated drones that just know they have their routes planned, they have their area where they fly, that they're not obstructing air traffic and planes and things like that, and they have their own designated routes that they fly, and they deliver to people for smaller packages that don't really weigh too much. For heavier stuff, I would imagine you could even, well, in the future there's probably going to be self-driving cars and vans and things that could just automatically come and deliver to your house and let you and ping you when they. But wait, self-driving trucks and delivery services and things like that. You're stealing people's jobs. The robots are stealing people's jobs. No. There might still have to be someone on board to hand the customer their package. Like there can be, it's just a lot less work for them to drive and stuff like that. They can do whatever else they can watch YouTube or whatever. And all they need to do is handle the order. They've got their order list or their deliveries that they're out to deliver, and they know which package to give. Same way Takealot or Amazon do it. Now this for In Your Head Productions and delivering In Your Head Productions products. See, like I say, we are going to branch out into more and more products. It's not just clothing I'm talking about. So brace yourselves. This is going to get complex.